Hi guys, and welcome back. I wish I had a voice. I really do. But welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you all are here and are watching this video. Do I look crazy, dark? Like, let's get into this. I am getting into what I think is becoming some of my favorite videos to film. I always say this. I feel like anytime I film something more than once, it's always my favorite thing. But I mean, at the moment, just getting to chit chat and talk, this is the stuff I like to do. So when we get to talk about new stuff, because new stuff is my jam and it's what I like, I'll be overexcited. So talking about something new gets me hyped. And speaking of new, I got this bad boy, the Saharan palette by Juvia's Place. And I just got it in the mail. No, I don't get no PR package. I'm not that lit. But, you know, I had to cop because this joint, and I'm sorry I don't have the Big Daddy. I got the small one because it was all sold out. But I still got all the colors in there. They may be small, but you know, who's using all of these colors every day? I don't need the huge pans, so I'm good. I didn't even know this palette was coming out. I had no idea. I was unaware. All I did was go to Juvia's Place site to see what the F she had going on, or they had going on. I saw a new palette, $28. Clicked on that, purchased it. Doing a review gives me an excuse to buy something new. There. That's the truth of the matter. I already know this is what the packaging is going to look like. This is what the palette's going to look like. These colors, I already love it. I love watermelon because that's exactly what this color's watermelon. So I love the packaging off the top. This woman right here is beautiful, and on top of, she's rocking my go-to glam look right now. So the inspiration for this palette was the vibrancy and vivaciousness of the WODAABE festivities in the Fulani culture of West Africa, filled with elaborate and flamboyant makeup. The Saharan eyeshadow palette is endowed with pops of color, earthy hues and golds that emulate true Saharan. I already knew that they were going to be kind of like off colors. Like, I feel like it's a dope palette, each pan within itself. It may not look cohesive to most, but I think it is bomb colors each on their own. So let's just open, you know, for those of you that care, it's cruelty free. It was made in PRC, wherever that is. I just got it. It's brand new. I've only looked at it online. So we are looking at it together for the first time. That was not intentional. I just had that vibe, like holding Simba up. You know, that's how I feel when I got the new. So upon opening the palette, I'm looking at 12 shadows, 4 that look to be matte, and those would be Chad, KATSINA, Jamila, and Sokoto. And then I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if FULA is being counted as a foil or just a regular shimmer, but it kind of looks like it could double as both. So I'm gonna go with there being 4 shimmers. That's ZOYA, Iman, LULU, and FULA. And there are 4 foils, metallics, that look bomb, and they are WODAABE, Bororo, Kia, and Senegal. This palette, it kind of like off first sight just looks random. Like, it really does. Like, it doesn't look like there's any cohesion. You just see, like, I feel like I'm getting fall, spring, and summer all in the same thing, which is lit. Because it's kind of like if you put together your own palette. I really love the metallics. They are just grabbing my attention off the tap. But singly, these are bomb colors. Like, this right here is my slant. Even though I never do anything like that. Like, I just love it, like, to look at it. Like, it's pretty. I think I want to do a look with Kia. I'm going to do something with, like, Kia, ZOYA, KATSINA. Like, we gonna do some vibes with that. Like, I think that's like the little look I'll do using this palette. Before I even do swatches, I just want to see what this pigment game is like. So lit, extra lit. These foils ain't playing with nobody. These foils came to work and serve. These foils came to serve. They're not even playing. These, when I do this, when I'm testing pigments, I literally just go whamp, 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 just because I'm just trying to see off the smallest, slightest touch, how much product will I receive. ZOYA. ZOYA's like super light. I'm not getting like, you know, I'm not really, you can't even really tell whatsoever. So let's see, Iman, Crazy, Jamila. It's dark, but it's still there. Like, I mean, it's like hard to see, for me to see. It's a lot of light in here, but it's there. Senegal, come on, fire, fire. Like, don't play with me. Chad is black, so you know, that's obvious. It's bare, but you can't see it. The KATSINA is a transition and you can't see it, but it's there and it's smooth. It doesn't smell like anything, it just smells like air. But KATSINA feels like butter, baby. Woo. Let's see LULU. You can't really see LULU. I don't think she's like coming through. FULA's lit. Like, so that was my pigment test. All of them are supremely pigmented with the exception of ZOYA. That's okay. So this color right here is Socorro, and this is one swatch. This is like a watermelon or like, no, it's like a red orange color, which I'm going to try to get something done with because I just think it's a fabulous color. No introduction needed. This is like straight gold money, gold mine, get yours. Like this, take me to the Grammys, baby, because where else am I wearing this to? Oscars, red carpet, Grammys, because this is just straight gold flakes, baby. So the gold one is WODAABE, and now Bororo. This is like a cranberry coral pink color. It is so pretty. Like, I'm just in love. Like, I'm taken back by these foils. They are just phenomenal. They're like a dual chrome because like when I move my arm, I can see cranberry on one side, I can see a pink on another, and it has another undertone of like an orange in it too. And then my favorite that I'm going to do a look on, Kia. Kia is like a gunmetal teal color, and that is fire. It has gray, like a really dark gray undertone. It has a little bit of purple in it. I can see, I definitely can see it, but that gradient gray to like turquoise teal color, fire. Okay, so this one is a little bit harder to see. Down here I have ZOYA, which is, like I said, it's very, very, this is gonna kind of just be like an inner corner because it's not, it has a shimmer and it's cute. It's like really champagne-y, but I don't think like it, unless you have time in your day to be packing this on, it's not that like that pigmented. The next up is Iman, which is a combo between white and silver, which is also dope. I could do like my waterline with this, or I could do a look with this. This is kind of just like a basic burnt orange. It is Jamila. I like it because it's still cute, and this is one swatch. You know what I'm saying? So that is super pigment. This is a good transition or on a lid, depending on how you feeling. This is more of a summer flow for me. And lastly in this row is another one of the foils coming through, checking the whole row. This is Senegal. This is a copper goldish color, and it's serving. Like, I don't know if you're getting the full effect, but the way I see it is crack. So let's move on to the next row. Now here's the third row in the palette. Now what I'm going to say off the bat is that this black, it's a matte. This is Chad. It could be a lot more pigmented. This is like 3 swatches and it's still like, you know. So that's a little disappointing, but at the end of the day I have Blackout from Urban Decay, and that is my go-to whenever I want to do black. Like, I'm not tripping off that. Like, it is what it is. But I love this KATSINA. This is a couple of swatches, but this is a bomb transition. Like, and it feels so good. When I tell you what this feels like, it's just like straight butter on my skin, yo. And then, to my surprise, this is LULU. LULU ended up being a lot cuter on my skin than I thought it would be. Like, I'm not really into these, like, kind of like shimmery pink colors, but that's kind of cute. It's got like a little peach vibe going on, and it's kind of cute. And the last one is FULA. Now, you already see FULA is part of the whole foils metallics, and I'm so sorry because my arm is super tired, so if it's going in and out of focus, I apologize. But you know, it's got that little porno pink vibe. The foils in this are just phenomenal. I can't say that enough. These foils are really, really impressive, and I'm tempted to use them. I'm gonna try to do a look with like 6 or 7 different colors. No, I'm lying. Let me just stop lying now. The thing I want to say is why I'm so excited about this is because I am becoming a super fan of Juvia's Place shadows. I have single pans. I don't, Masquerade is, the mini Masquerade is the only palette I have. I have the singles, and that's how I got into the game of them, because, you know, I was like, oh, let me just buy a couple, because I'm like that. Like, even though $20–30 is not like a lot considering what some palettes can cost, I need to just try things out like on a small scale first, because I'm super frugal. So I got a couple of their shadows, like large pan shadows, and I love them, and they were pigmented, and I feel like they are one of the top 3, like, they're not drugstore, but I'm gonna say lower end brands that are the biggest payoff. They are worth more than what you pay. I'm here for what they represent. I'm here for the fact that they're bringing recognition and notoriety to African culture and the tribes and festivities, and I think that's dope. I love the way the packaging looks. I love all the bright colors. I love all the women on there. They're gorgeous, and you know, I like what their brand is about, pretty much. I think they are my second favorite non-expensive brand, CHATTY being first, Morphe being third. I mean, they're better than Morphe shadows. Obviously, there's a little bit of fallout with them because I feel like there's fallout with everything. That's unavoidable. But they have a lot less than Morphe. Morphe's kind of like super fallout, but they got pigments and they're like 2 and change. So what's the argument? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't argue when things don't cost more than $3. Like, shut up, okay? So I think that is going to conclude the first impressions video as far as like swatches are concerned and pigmentation is concerned, but I will be doing a look tutorial using this, and I'm trying to figure out which colors I want to use. I think I have an idea. It's probably going to be this, more than likely, but if you guys, you have seen all the colors in here, if you have anything you would in particularly like me to do, leave some comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Maybe I'll do 2, because I really want to do Kia, because Kia's pop. Point blank, period. And then I want to use KATSINA, and I want to kind of use Juvia. So I already have, like, you know, and then maybe I'll throw in ZOYA just because she was hanging on me the whole video. Basically, I just want to say I am very impressed with the palette. I love it as a whole. The pigment is great, and we'll just have to see when I actually do a look how I'm feeling about how it applies. And I want to see what the metallics look like when you add a little water to them. See if I could do wet to dry, and etc, etc. I'm just really excited about this palette because, one, it's new. We know how I feel about new stuff. 2, I just think that the colors in it are really bomb. Like, I really do. There's not enough good things I can say about Juvia's Place. And not to mention, they're in Jersey. So when you order something on Tuesday, you have it on Thursday when you live in New York. But their shipping is, and like I said before, if you guys are feeling any of the colors that you would like me to try to do a look with, just list them in the comments below. I will be happy to accommodate. So, like I always say, or I try to always say, y'all be cool like how y'all be cool. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, if you want me to improve, if you have anything to say, if you think, if you feel, if you love, if you care, leave a comment. like and subscribe, do all these things. Become part of the family. Become part of what we got going on here. Love and vibes. Love and vibes. And until next time, yeah, be cool like how you be cool.